All right, welcome back, bud. So this time around, I'm gonna do a little project called Pathfinder. We're gonna make a robot called Finder, and it's gonna allow us to find a path below us based on materials we have that we built a path out of, and then do certain actions. Or if it goes out of that path, come back to the path and make the right choices to continue until it finishes. Um, in the path or just keeps going and going. So how do we find what material is here, or how do we compare it so that we can move forward or do an action? So what we do, first things first, let's set the robot so we can actually save our program. So set label set finder. Okay, and then we're gonna fuel it, refuel, and it's gonna have 800. Okay, now let's make a program called, actually no, let's go to Lua and let's put stone bricks right here on this one, and it'll be the material that our path is made out of. So we're going to compare it so that we can then choose what to do. So Lua, right, then turtle dot select the material before we compare it, and it's going to be 2, and then turtle dot compare, and we're going to do down. We can do what's in front of us, behind, on top of us, and then what's below us. Okay, and if there's a path or there's a block under us that has the same material as the stone bricks, then it will get true. True. Okay, cool. Now let's see if turtle dot compare down. If that's true, which it is, then turtle dot forward end, and it goes forward. Okay, so then now we have that. We're going to keep going forward, and then what happens when we reach right here? Actually not here, but here, because we kept comparing, and when we compared this last one we went forward, but there's nothing over here, so we can't really do anything. So we can either go back, which we do, and then either we go right or left. If we go right, and we compare the bottom, we're going to go forward, and then we're not going to be able to really do anything, but just go back again, compare, either go left or right, and then we can go forward or not. And it's just going to be a lot of trial and error, but for now we're going to choose, if we go here and we have nothing to compare it to because we're out of the path, we're going to go back and left and then go forward. And same thing, so go forward, back if we have nothing, then left, go forward, and we'll be able to go across this path relatively easy. So edit, let's create our program. Let's exit out of this, and we'll do step by step, so you'll see what I mean. Edit Pathfinder. Okay, and we're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna base it off what fuel we have. So we're gonna do a while loop, but first let's see how much fuel we have. So turtle dot get fuel level, then we're gonna select the material that we're gonna compare for our path, and that's gonna be turtle dot select 2, and then then we're gonna do a while loop. While fuel is greater than, we know that we went one step forward, so at most we can keep going. So it's 800, so it's 700. Let's do 780. So no, 790. 790. Okay, if it dips below 790, then we'll stop. Then while that's true, do the following. So we want to keep going forward. If we compare something, if we find something low, if turtle dot compare down is true, then turtle dot forward. But let's say that's not true, right? We find ourselves over here, right here. Then we want to go back onto the path, do a left, or we can do a right. We can make this random, and then go forward again because we're going to compare it. Okay. Let's say if we go, no, let's just do left and then we'll do a right, and so you can see what's going on. All right. So else then turtle dot back dot turtle dot turn left dot we turn left. We could go forward, but we're going to leave it like this, and then when it does the next loop, we're going to compare it, and if it is the path below it that's made out of this material, then we will go forward. Okay, and then end. That should be it. Control save, control exit, and let's run this. Okay, we go forward, but now we're going to go back and left because we didn't have anything here. The path was not there. And so we can do this. Yeah, we can do this instead of doing the complicated code for the patrol. So long as we make a path made out of a certain material and then compare it to for a robot to keep going. So then once we do that, we can also add attack capabilities for our robot. And that way we don't go off the deep end or anything. So like, let's say over there with the patrol, if we knocked against something, we'd get pushed back and we would have some bug, right? But if we compare it down to the path we made and we find nothing, then we just go back until we get to our path. All right, let's see. And again, we can refuel when we want to. It's gonna keep going. Okay. All right. So we got that done. Let's do the other part for the if we're choosing the right path. So Finder. Okay. Right here. Let's see. ls pathfinder. Edit. All right. Here we are. Let's say we instead choose to go. Get you turtle dot. Oh, this is a different program. Okay, I guess we did select two different ones. Let's see. I think this one is the right one for us. Okay, edit, Pathfinder. Okay, here it is. Okay, so now instead of turning left, we're going to turn right and see what happens. So turn right, and instead of 790, we're going to do like 600. Save, control exit. So we're going to start here, and then once we get here, we're going to go, okay, we're off the path. Let's go back one. Let's turn to the right. Let's go forward. But we're not in the path again, so we go back, and then we go right, and then we keep going on the path. And let's see if eventually we'll just keep going in a loop instead of going back here and then going back like that. Let's see. We're just going in a circle. That's amazing. Okay. So let's see, edit, Pathfinder. Let's go, we're turned right, but we want to go forward first though. So here it should be going forward and not, what's it called? Right. So what's going on? So if turtle compare down, go forward, right? And then we just keep going. I guess maybe we had the robot here. I'm not sure. All right. Control exit. Let's test it out. We went back. Why would we go back? Yeah, we went back. That's weird. Let's see. Edit Pathfinder, and then if compared down. Oh, because we have no material here to select it from. We restarted it, but we forgot to put the material. Okay, so now it should work. My bad there, bug, but learning experience. All right. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. You just gotta fix them, and it's always a good learning experience. Okay, there we are. Thou turns right, goes forward, turns right, goes forward, and then turns right. Okay, so when we come here, we unfortunately, well, no, we go back to our path back, but then we keep patrolling, but in the opposite direction. It's still patrolling, or sorry, it's still following that path. So our robot is working like we want it to. And again, like I said, we can add more code so that so long as it follows this path, and if it sees any monsters, it will attack. Just go back to the other code and look at it and try to build it yourself. But for the most part, we're done. Yay! I think there's I might do a maze one, and it'll follow the same logic here, but without a path, but we can also make it with a path. But for now, we're just gonna stop. So please look over the videos. If you have any questions, post a comment, and I will help you as much as I can, Bug. Till the next time. Bye.